this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way. Here, he'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, George Springer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch for ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Popped him up. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Brock. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now in the box, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder,
Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner goes for second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Now he'll throw back to first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Count is 1-2 now. Darvish a check on first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. And another throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again, a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. Once more a throw over. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And again a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another throw over. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck him out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He's hooked now.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
Slow little roller to third. Scope over to his left. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Corey Seager.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One strike now from Cole. There's a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And quickly there are 2 away. At the plate, Justin Turner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bellinger waits on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an
Desmond with a great stop. He's out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brock waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gregorius over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Ian Desmond. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes is going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Belted. Deep center field. Back goes Springer at the track. And that one is gone. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Sanchez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1, and he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The count now at 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
From the stretch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Brock is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Here's Brian Dozier now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And Rizzo able to. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Bellinger into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 0-2 once more. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Driven nicely into the gap. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Darvish on third. Brock on his second with 2 down. Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius is there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And there he goes towards second. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. No hits to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he got him. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to first, a double play. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Scope over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Up and in for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in and looking for more, Yu Darvish. He singled his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Smoke toward third. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is pulled into right. Pollock is there, and he'll make the... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lou Brock is working on a 1 for 3.
Center fielder, Lou.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Bounce to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Ian Desmond. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Leiter in there for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Jim Edmonds is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-1 to Edmonds. Now the 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
A little bouncer. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is there. And he flings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit down the third baseline. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Desmond has it. And the throw to first is in time. David Robertson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra.
Bottom of the ninth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Bellinger trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 1 down. Now in the box, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, and it bangs off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Josh Hader takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Francisco Mejia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end. Here's Jonathan Scope now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Third baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Chad Green takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. At the plate, Brian Dozier is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Edmonds going back on it, and it's off the green monster. And a relay to the plate. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Mike Moustakas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edmonds is under it, and he makes the catch. Chad Green takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. The pitcher, Cody Bellinger, will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Zach Britton.
Paul Goldschmidt come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Brock. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-1 the count. George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Lined hard to center field. Springer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this.